Welcome back, guys. It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today we are back with the Eden Streak, going for win number 299 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the game, get some gaming going on. Let me adjust my mic stand real quick, and let's start a run as Eden on hard mode. I hope you guys are all having a great old day today. Today we start off with Placebo. Bum Friend is what his name, and we also get the fragment cards. We get one extra secret room per floor, and I believe that we don't get an extra secret room on this floor since we technically just got it. I can never remember how trinkets work. There are some trinkets that you have to pick up, and they activate the next floor that you go to. They don't activate the floor that you are on. Like pay to win, that trinket does not activate until the next floor. This one I don't think does either, but I don't know how it works when you get it at the very beginning of a run. Anyways, we have above average damage today, below average tier rate. The seed is ZM3GQXWH. Now let's get into the run. Sorry, I'm burpy. Man, today was a day. Today I finished Death Note. My overall thoughts, I don't know. I honestly, overall, show's a little overhyped. Just a little bit overhyped. It's a good show. It was a really good show. It's a very, very, like... They were very, very clever with all the writing, but it got repetitive. It got so repetitive, and like, I don't know. There might be some spoilers in here, but after, I don't know what episode it's on, whatever episode it is, but like, there's a certain big change that happens in the show that once that happens, I feel like the show just got infinitely worse. Whenever like any sort of characters are brought in or taken out, the show just got a lot different, and it's just like the ending became a lot less satisfying than if they kept some certain things in. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who's not seen it. Still a really good show. It's not a bad show whatsoever. I enjoyed it a lot. The very first 16 episodes, some like crazy stuff. I will say, I kind of got, I was getting bored, so I kind of just like watched it more while like I was like playing games on my phone and like kind of just like not really like giving it 1000% of my attention, but it was still like, I don't think I missed out really on anything. Was it a good show? Yes. Was it just cool? It was just a very cool show. But it's not like the end all be all best show ever. And I mean, everybody has their opinions. I am just such I'm gonna use the word freak in nature, where I only like superhero things. I like superpowers. My issue with Death Note, not really with Death Note, my issue with some animes in general is that if there's no superpowers, I don't really like it as much. Now, there are some exceptions to that, which I really like. I'm actually kind of like, I've not watched a lot of slice of life anime, like at all. But like Totoro, Todora, to whatever it is, it's on anime, or not anime, it's on Netflix. It's actually like a very just like fun show. The Palm Tiger, I don't know, I can't remember what the name of the show is. That was a really good show. Yeah, there's just like a lot of shows that aren't like that. Haikyuu, however you pronounce it. That's a really good show, but like, it's like Haikyuu is still like abilities beyond like normal people. It's like the best of the best. It's like a cool show, but I really like superpowers. And the issue with Death Note is like nothing changes from the very beginning of the show to the very end. The power of the Death Note stays the same. The thing is, we like learn more, and there's more like outsmarting kind of maneuvers, and like there's a bunch of like really crazy stuff that is really cool, but it just kind of gets stale. 37 episodes was way too long. And if I'm being perfectly honest, there's gonna be a little spoilers in what I say. As soon as L is no longer in the show, they should have given it 3 episodes, maybe, and like had it finish. I think every episode after L leaves the show is just absolutely just not good. I think not having him in the show just ruined it for me. Bringing these like random characters that are just like pretty much carbon copies of him, like not like actually carbon copies of him, but like you know, if anybody's seen the show, they get it. It was just I would say disappointing. So, but it's still a good show. I'll probably like someday watch it again. Like, I don't know. My standards might just be too high. It's just not my kind of show. I think it's like just the end of that. I think some people really like the, I would say like intelligent shows where a lot of it's like people like trying to like the bad guys trying to outsmart the good guys, and like they're all like insanely smart. It's cool, but I don't know. It does get just the ending. It just goes downhill. I thought the ending was so bad. I know some people might be like, it was crazy. It really wasn't. it like the ending was just so disappointing. It just didn't feel like there was no like payoff. It was kind of like, oh, it was just back and forth. It's like, oh, well, here's the end. I'm like, okay, well, that was cool while it lasted. I wish placebo worked with cards. Now, should it ever? No. I wish it did. Let's go take a look around real quick. I don't know if there's anything I need. Yeah. Overall rating of the show, probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10. I probably 8's a little like too high based off of what I said, but it's a good show. I think the very first episodes were insane. Like some of the stuff is really cool. There were some really cool moments in the later episodes. Like the writing was good, but the writing only got worse. But like it's not like the ending, like it's not like the show got bad. It's just it wasn't as good as the beginning, I think is a better way to say it. But yeah, it was. I just wish that it ended a little differently. And I have a lot of opinions on that, but it's a good show. And for anybody who's like a diehard Death Note fan, I'm sorry if that's not what you think, but I have my opinions. You have your opinions. I appreciate that. Okay, we came to this floor with how much health? 4.5 hearts, 6.5 hearts, something. We actually had a lot of health coming into this floor. Okay, I always forget the hitboxes on these guys are actually a little bit weirder. The hitboxes are actually above where they should look like they should be. Because as you see, that was bad. As you see, on the ground, your reflection starts at like the base of your feet. So those guys that are like just reflection characters are actually like above that because they actually exist. They're just invisible. Okay, let's not get hit by you. That's our main goal. I wish these guys right here like damaged enemies. I don't know. I saw a meme on Reddit that was like Isaac YouTubers when they see like this certain room and they're like, I think it should be like this. I feel like there probably are a lot of people who like do Isaac content who are like, this should be like this just because it's a convenient idea. Whenever I say something should change, it's me just trying to talk. I don't actually mean it. I think like the game's pretty good by itself. Now, are there some changes that could be made to the game that would help it? Probably. You know what? I'm coming in here. Okay, I have no money in the bank, but... Hey, oh, you almost ruined me. Also, this is Bumbo, not Bumfriend. I thought this was Bumbo. There's a difference between them, and I can never remember. Oh, Bumfriend, I think, has a body. And that's absolutely insane. Okay. Glitch Crown, what it does is it makes it so every item pedestal will show us 5 items, which is actually crazy. And so we get a pick from those 5 items. So if I didn't just go into that room, I would have been out of luck. But yeah, you see that we see 5 items, and we have to pick which one we want. I think I'm probably going to go for Dogtooth. Now, there's a couple different methods that people use when they're trying to go for these items. One method is just like bobbing your head. Going to the beat. That's my old method. I just should say the item out loud. It doesn't really work that much. But the best method is when you see an item that you want, you pause on the item before it. Like right here, I want Dogtooth. And what's before Dogtooth? Stem cell, or not stem cells. Micro cells is before. So I pause it on giant cell, and then I hold to the side, and I unpause it, and I'll get the item I want. So that's how you can get the item you want pretty much every time. Now, there are some times where like you have to pause it. Like if you pause it at the end of the item before the item you want, sometimes it doesn't work. It's a little funky. But hey, we will get all of our secret rooms now. The reason I did that is because the more secret rooms we can get, the better off we're going to be. Because, I mean, as you see, if we can get some good secret rooms, we're going to be swimming in good stuff. I don't think I want Echo Chamber. I think I'm going to take Lost Soul. Even though I hate Lost Soul and it always dies, I can get at least 1 free item from Lost Soul from here, which is what I want. Now, yeah, 1 free item from Lost Soul could be Sacred Heart, so that's the only thing I'm relying on. Not relying on, that I'm not even banking on. The only thing that I'm hoping for. Ah. These guys are always so rough to try to dodge. Nice. Yeah, I also want a different active item. This active item that kind of blows. Now, it could take... I'm kind of like not in a good spot tier rate wise. I'm not going to take TM Trainer. I still need to change it to where I can actually see what the TM trainer items are, but you have to go into like the mod configuration menu for it to actually tell you what the effects are. I need to change that because TM trainer is just not a fun item. Like any item that can kill you and ruin your run is just bad. I know it's fun to watch, but I'm not going to lose a run. Like I have just like on stream picked up a TM trainer being like, ooh, I'll take this. And the thing is, for me, I pick up every item I see. I take so many risks when I play this game that like I will pick up every TM trainer item and one of them's bound to kill me. Like even if I have an item that's just going to kill everything in the room, still rough. That's so bad. I really didn't need to not lose that tier rate right there. And at 0.4 tier rate loss? Wait a sec. Why was that so much? It should have been like 0.3, shouldn't it have? I'm so confused. That's really bad. Thank you. This is a rough little area. We do have a... Oh, whoa, buckaroo. Oh, that's so bad. I'm gonna die. I might die here. Oh my gosh. I have probably half a heart of health right now. They might be like, that's your fault right there. That was actually insane. I don't know why it wouldn't let me shoot the poop. That was actually ridiculous. I hated that. Okay, I think we might be able to get a bunch of black hearts here. I might be completely wrong. But we do have... oh my gosh. A Queen of Hearts card. Also, update on my coughing. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was. I had, like, the things... I just get, like, the feeling of having, like, coughing fits every once in a while. Like, I was at work today... And like all of a sudden it's just like I felt like just the urge to cough. And it just feels like I have like dust stuck in my throat. I got some water, it didn't really help. I don't know what it is. But then all of a sudden it just goes away and I don't have to cough anymore. So I don't think it's actually gonna give me anything other than red hearts. Yep. What I will do is try to pay this out a couple times and then see if I can maybe get a soul heart because I am so low on health. And I just know it for a fact. I might still have a few health, but I got hit by a champion twice, which is 2 whole hearts of health. You might still, if you saw that and you're like, you're dumb for that. Listen, that's a poorly designed room. I know it's not super poorly designed, but like that's just a rough room. I don't know what else to do in that situation. The thing that really messed me up is the poop not breaking. I don't exactly understand what was happening. Okay, we're gonna go fight the boss. Was that a dog howl? Oh, whoa, I forgot. I just froze for a second. No, I just want you to eat that. Make my life easier. Okay. Yeah, work today was work. It was fine. This one guy who worked there over the summer is back from college, so he was working today. Super cool guy. He's a aerospace engineering major. So we talked about engineering and like what kind of classes he was taking because if you guys don't know, I was in college for biomedical engineering, which not similar really at all to aerospace. Bioengineering is just, it's biology based, so it's just a wee bit different. So I want to pause on stem sales and go for Binky. I do want to go for angel deals because the chance of me getting something really, really good from an angel deal is quite high. And as I said, I'm probably going to go get Lost Soul. I almost forgot about it, but we're fine. But yeah, he was a super cool guy. Has good conversations. Okay, I need to do it on Odd Mush. There we go. He sat next to me, so we were just talking. And he was talking about how he's part of like the NASA launch team for a school. Really, I mean, just interesting guy. It's always fun to talk to different like people and see like what they study. Because I've never talked to somebody who studied aerospace engineering. Also, I thought I had a lot less health. Also, this should have been an angel item. I think this got messed up somehow. I'm gonna take... What do I want to take? I think I want to take Halo of Flies. Wait, is Halo of Flies after that? Yeah, it is. Halo of Flies is just good. This is gonna be decent for me. He was super cool. Then work was just... It was easy. We don't like, we only have these 2 days that were closed. And for some reason, like nobody showed up today. Like we're open pretty much all this week. And just nobody was showing up for their sessions, which made my life easier. I had like an entire hour that I just didn't have a student. And so like literally just my coworkers and I kind of sat around. I just did like work, like updated binders and that kind of thing. I don't really talk to my coworkers that often. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the most talkative human being ever, which might sound weird. You might think that I'm talkative. I'm kind of an introvert. I'm like an introverted extrovert, or an extroverted. Am I an introverted extrovert or an extroverted integer? I don't know. I'm one of the two. Like if I'm with people I really like, I am ready to go, which I think is just an integer. Integer, what the heck? An introvert. I'm not an integer, if you guys didn't know. Okay, tears down. Okay, this literally can't be a bad pill. Tears down, sick, nice, awesome. Are there more pills in this room? No. Okay, if we can get PhD on this floor, imagine the scenes. It'd be awesome. We could get a tier rate up from that one room. We'll go check the rest of the floor. Lost Soul died. Yeah, I could not keep Lost Soul alive for the life of me. I swear, if I try to keep Lost Soul alive, I'll just take a dumb amount of damage. So I just don't try to keep him alive at this point. Like, right there, there's just the splashy tears. I'm like, this is it. This is the end. So Bumbo is taking so much of my money. Can't even be too mad about it, but I'm a little bit angry. I feel like we should be doing more damage right now. We have above average, or pretty much average tier rate and above average damage. We are kind of far in the run. Let's go in here first. There is PhD right there, which will get us some good stuff. Ooh, there's just a lot of good things. Ooh, compound fracture. Now that's the most exciting thing I've seen so far in this run. The scapular, yeah, so scapular and then compound fracture. Compound fracture is just so good because it's just a splitting tier. Any of the splitting tier items are just really, really solid. Just gives you a little bit more damage. You don't really have to be super accurate with your shots. Things die. Things die over time, especially bosses. Like, bosses take so much more damage from split tiers just because you're going to hit something. It's inevitable. It's an abominable. I'm going to blow up all these because these can have coins in them. Now, they can also have scary enemies in them, but not scary enough. If only I had glitter bombs. If you have glitter bombs and you have infinite bombs, you can just get infinite money. It's pretty sick. If I had health, I would do this. I'm actually going to wait a second. I should be able to get a health item from the boss fight. Yeah, I'm going to be able to get enough money. I'll get a health item from the boss fight, and then we'll be solid. Now, do I probably want a damage up or something? Probably. If I see growth hormones, synth oil, any of those items, I'm going to take them. Yeah. Hey, whoa. I don't like that. I know I'm the one who put that into motion, but I didn't like that. Let's open this up real quick. I just need money. I know I'm going to be able to get money, but I'm doing everything I need to get my money. That worked out extremely well. I was about to be mad that I got Curse of the Tower, but that could have been a guppy item. I wished I would have gotten a guppy item. I just was walking for it, but at least I got some health from it. Always a good time. So where was the super secret room? Did I already find that? I don't think I did. Also, for some reason, Min just takes so much damage from bombs. It's like kind of outrageous. And, ooh. That does give me a 10% chance increase at getting stuff. I'll probably not take a health. So it's rotten meat and then pentagram. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to blow this up, go down, or look in here. There sometimes is fool's gold in here, or whatever the rocks are called that give you money. I think they're fool's gold. That might just be the achievement that it takes to unlock it. I could have waited to do that. I will go do the reverse world, because we should be pretty fine to do that. Where is my super suit? I know it's literally not in here. I'm just blowing stuff up while I'm running around. But there should be a super secret room somewhere. Unless there's not. Maybe I just didn't hear the howl over here. I really don't know. I'm gonna blow this up real quick. If enemies... Oh, yeah, it is in here. If enemies spawn, whenever you, like, blow something up, once you've already completed a room, you can just leave the room and they'll leave. They'll leave you alone. Okay, you know what? If I had a way to, like, utilize health right now, it'd be awesome. Now, did I have a way to do that? Yes. I've just gotten, like, a health upgrade and gotten, like, not infinite money, but a lot of money. Yeah, I could have. Yeah. Other things that happened at work today. There was this lady that was just... She's just awful. She's a parent. I know. Probably shouldn't talk about, like, people who pay our company money. The thing is, I don't know. Like, I'm in such a space where, like, if I were to get fired today, I would not like it. It doesn't. The idea of getting fired from a job does not bother me, and so like I do the job how I want to do the job. I do it how I mean. I'm a good worker. Like I work very very well, but like if I'm not feeling something, I'm not feeling it. It's just how it goes. But basically, this lady comes in, and so her son is awful. Her son's like a pathological liar. First of all, he's just always like he's just trouble. He's a little bit of a brat, and like he never like wants to do his work. And so their kid was working with one of my coworkers who's a high schooler, and him being a high schooler doesn't really change anything. But he was just doing like division. Like this kid's young, like very young. But every time he comes in, he just doesn't want to do his work. He's sitting around, laying around, just always just, I feel like upset that like he's even at like mathnasium because he's just bad at math. And if you're bad at math, you don't want to be doing it. That's usually why you're bad at something. It's because you're not good at it and you don't like doing it, which fair. But my coworker was working with him, and it was going pretty well. It seemed like he was getting him to like kind of work, but the kid every like 2 minutes was like, "What time is it? Is it time for me to leave?" All the time. And so the mom comes in afterwards to pick him up, and my coworker's like, I think that he should like work on some like long division, like this kind of stuff, just to like, you know, get better, because it seems like he's struggling on it a little bit. Like just honestly a fair thing to say because the kid was struggling. And so the mom like gets mad. She's like, I sent my son here so that he can like become more confident in math, but every single time he leaves, it seems like he just looks defeated. I'm like, what does that even mean? So let me make sure I grab the right item. Pill baggie, dessert. Okay, sweet. I'm like that doesn't make like I don't know. What do you expect how do you expect your son to be after like an hour of math at 7 p.m.? Like your kid's like 10. It's late. It's late for your kid. He's probably just tired. But then like the kid is just like, oh, I don't know. Like maybe I just don't like math and like all this stuff. And the mom's just getting very upset. Like, and she's talking to my boss. My boss doesn't put up with this kind of stuff. So she was just like, yes, I understand. Like we have them teaching. And she's like, I think he should work with somebody else in front of my coworker who he was working with. And she's like, no offense. I'm like, that's just rude. That's really rude. So she was just talking about, it's like, he just always looks so defeated at the end of these sessions, and he's here to like become more confident in his math. And we were working with him well. Like we are a affordable tutoring center. The reason why we're affordable is because the tutors are usually working like one tutor to 2 kids at a time. And so you have to split your focus. And the issue with this kid is anytime that you take your focus away from the kid, all he's doing is goofing off. Like he's goofing off. He's like trying to take a nap. He's doing anything but what he should be doing. Also, I was supposed to go take PhD. Oh, I'm rough. I'm rough at this game. That's not conducive to a good run. Listen, I'm telling a story. Aw, man. Like, how do you expect Lost Soul to stay alive? Make him stay closer to me if you want him to stay alive. Thank you. He's just always goofing off. There was one time that he literally like just started taking a nap while one of my other coworkers, this like older lady, was working with him. And then he told his mom that like my boss said he could take a nap during it, and like just started lying about the most random stuff. And the mom just went off on my boss, and she's like, that literally did not happen. Your son's just lying. Which is like, I don't know. She's a hashtag gaslighter. Because she just thinks that everything her son says is true. And her son like never tells anything truthfully. And so anytime he says something, she just believes him. Which, you know, believe your kids. But at a certain point, don't believe your kids. If an adult says my kid is just like struggling a little bit at math, I don't think somebody would lie about that. It's like, it's such a weird thing to think somebody's lying about. Okay, are there any tinted rocks? If there's no tinted rocks that just spawned, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be. Okay. Let's go to the secret room real quick. And the PhD thing might have been a little bit of a misplay, but it's literally fine. It doesn't really change too much. Mask of Infamy to spin down die. And this gets me to Diplo, which gives me another item. Do I want Diplo or do I want to re-roll this down for another secret room item? I think I want to try to get. I think I might want to try to get rock bottom or something right there. I think this is the play. If we keep rolling this down, we'll be fine. Now I could Diplo, but that wouldn't get me anything. Wait, I was about to say I could Diplo, spin down die, but that wouldn't help me. Maybe if there's Pandora's box or something in the shop, I can do something with that. Okay, I'm gonna get S&B Superfan. I just want more stuff. Yeah, I just was like, I was just sitting off like updating binders and just laughing to myself. I'm like, this lady's just too entitled. Like I'm like, I don't know why you expect your kid to like come to like the tutoring center where it's a bunch of like pretty much young adults and kids being paid very like small amounts to tutor kids. Why you expect this to be the place where your kids get like the enlightenment of just understanding things perfectly? Like, your kids go to school where teachers are paid full salaries every year. They should be learning there. We should be helping them understand it, sure, but it's all just dumb. Wait, what the heck? I'm trying to... I think it's the Book of Death that goes to Essence. Yeah, I don't know why that confused me so bad. Okay, range up's actually pretty good. You know what? Placebo, we never needed it. Oh, so this is the secret room right here. We have so many secret rooms. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, there's been a few adults who just like, they walk in there and it's like, it's just crazy. Like, they're like, are you sure? Like, there was some mom who's like asking if my boss was sure that I should be working with their kid. And I'm like, she's like, he's taken all the math classes. Like, he's a college student. He knows more math than like there's only like 2 people there who knew as like Jason, my coworker, who works like most days. He's the only other person who like he knows more than me. He's way better at math. There's not many people in there who know more math than both of us. It's just dumb. Parents are just kind of annoying. I don't know why they expect so much out of the thing. Like, they're paying good money to get their kids tutored, but expect so much. Like, we are here to help reinforce the knowledge that your kid has. We're not there to teach your kid. You might be like, that you're a tutor. Tutors are there to reinforce knowledge, and that's about all we can do. Also, what was I looking for? Pandora's box. Do I want to use spin down die here? No, probably not. If I can get Pandora's box, okay. I can't get Pandora's box. I have a lot of money. Sackhead would be pretty good. I think Sackhead's actually really good. So it's the battery and then Sackhead. Okay, sweet. I could use spin down die to like get something else from here, but it doesn't really matter too much. I feel like I could just Diplo. I'm like, if I were to Diplo, I think Diplo is the option right here. Yeah, I think we just Diplo this. We go inner child to Diplo. We use Diplo on this. We take death certificate. Also, can you move, please? You're too big. Wait, what the heck? This one's moving so fast. It's wavy cap, then death certificate. Okay, there we go. Death certificate time. Here we go. Okay, sweet. That was rough. We are going to go get rock bottom now. That is the plan. Whenever you're up here, you should be opening as many of these chests and picking up as many items as you possibly can. As long as it's not an item like this, you are fine to pick it up. Any consumable, you're good to pick up. You can pick all these up. Just don't pick up any items. And be careful that you really just don't want to pick items up. Okay. You want to make sure you're only picking up the item that you want. Parents are just a little whack. I do like my job. It's good. I get paid a decent amount just to do math. Not bad. Now, I don't know why I've been messing up like crazy on math. I don't know what it is. It's like, God, it's so fun. So many items I want to take, but I can't take. Not really can't take. but they're like not worth it to take. Like, look at this. I'm gonna come out of here with like all the consumables. Also, I think Death Certificate might reset Lost Soul. So this might have been a bad time to use Death Certificate. Unless it was a good time. So I've not really been paying attention to the items as much. I'm pretty sure I've not seen Rock Bottom. I might have, though. Man. It's so crazy just seeing all these items. It's just like, ooh, I want all of them. I'm not even grabbing that. Bumbo, that's all you. Oh, there's Rock Bottom. I'm just going to grab it now so I don't accidentally pick something else up. That's my worst fear always. Just like that I picked the wrong thing up. Now we have this. We have Spin Down Die. And so that worked out actually really well. We got Rock Bottom just like we wanted. That was the plan. Now, the thing is, it might have not been a good idea to do that because I could have grabbed a different item because the chance of me getting Rock Bottom on this run are actually pretty decent. Since I have Spin Down Die, a way to like re-roll like multiple times a floor, or like, yeah, multiple times in a single secret room, I could be able to get Rock Bottom without using Death Certificate, but like it's better just to get it now than to wait. Because I can also get a bunch of other items, so it doesn't really matter too much. I think that worked out really well. Okay, go here. I want to open this chest up. I might as well. Also, that's two. I thought that was a single bomb. You know what? This works out really well. Oh, hey. Hands off the shmoolah, brother. Also, we don't have Lost Soul back, so I was wrong about that. What I am going to do right here, my shop. Did my shop just switch spots? No, it didn't. I was like, I have Curse of the Maze. I literally do not. I am going to do this. And membership cards actually very fun. Okay, membership card. We come down here. And this is where things get a little bit weird. Is there can be a lot of different items down here. Now, one issue about membership card is the price of items is random. And that can really make it rough whenever you see something like Keeper Sack for 40 cents. It can make things really expensive. But you can also get Angel Deal, Devil Deal items for really cheap. Now, I'm not going to re-roll it all because I only have 12 cents. What the heck? I tried to like sniff and like it made my whole like sinus itch. But yeah, there's not really any reason for me to do that right there. Probably wasn't the best idea to use my spin down right there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, maybe should have waited because I might get an Angel Deal this floor. If I can get a good, no matter what, I'll find something good in the Angel Deal. I'll be fine. Yeah, membership card's really good because we just get a lot more options at items. The bad part is if we see an item, we're less likely to see it again on our run. So, it's not exactly how it works with Glitch Crown, but on a normal run, if you see an item, you're most likely not going to see it again. Some people say that seeing an item doesn't mean you can't get it again, but in my mind, it pretty much does. Just what it feels like. I am Error. Hello. I'll take you. You. Look at all this money. I could go reroll, but like I don't want to go through too many items. That's one issue with Glitch Crown is you go through a lot of items. Also, I do have Jelly Belly. Didn't really mention it. Jelly Belly is a really crazy item. It's the green jelly bean. It makes it so if tears hit you, there's a chance they'll bounce off of you, and if an enemy hits you, there's a chance that the enemy will just bounce off of you and not do contact damage, which is very, very strong. Okay, please just let me hit you. Oh my gosh. Like right there, that was Jelly Belly going into effect. Me just not taking damage. Jelly Belly, it's just so overpowered. And I do want to take Squeezy probably. What are you? Not Squeezy. I probably want to take... Wait, what is... Squeezy. Squeezy's plus 0.4. And Dolly's plus 0.7. I don't know. Dolly's just better. What the heck? So it's Safety Pin. Oh my gosh. It's Safety Pin and then Dolly. And Dolly just gives you more soul hearts. Usually. And there we go. There's Sacred Heart. Now, I do like Stairway. Stairway means I can get more like angel items. This is a dumb debate that happens a lot. They're like, oh, if you see Stairway, which one do you take? Do you take Sacred Heart or Stairway? And lots of people pick Stairway. Same thing with Eucharist and like Sacred Heart. They're like, well, if you get that, you're going to get a lot more angel deals. I'm like, you see Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart's literally better than every angel item. Every single one. Just take the Sacred Heart. Some people disagree though. If you disagree with that, you're lost. You're lost in the sauce, brothers. I am just going to re-roll this key piece because guess what? I could get Stairway. Like, do I want Stairway? Of course I do. Also, another crazy, like, I saw like a crazy take. The heck? Why is death certificate or death's touch in here? Well, I think I take. Ooh, what do I want? I feel like duality is kind of useless, but it's also really good. I do like damage as well. And some people might say take Revelation. Revelation's insane. Does count towards get me closer to Seraphim, but I don't care. I don't care about it. Does it give me flight as well? It does. You know what? I'll take Revelation. You guys all. Ooh, wait a sec. Pascal's Candle's actually really good. I'm taking Pascal's Candle. Why? Because it actually makes it so I can get a pretty high tier rate since I have rock bottom. You know what? I like it. I take back everything I've ever said. Okay, speed down. My speed doesn't actually go down. That's good. But yeah, I saw a super crazy hot take on a tier list, and somebody was saying that Uriel is easy or is harder than Gabriel. So Blue Angel is easier than Red, or is harder than Red Angel, which is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen somebody say in the entirety of my time in playing The Binding of Isaac. Like, it's such a bad take. People are like, the red one's just really easy to predict. Like, how is the blue one harder to predict? You literally just have to not go below him, and you'll never take damage. Ever. I don't know. It was ridiculous. I was like, it's such a bad take. But some people agreed, which was the craziest part about it. I was like, could use the devil card right now, but I'm trying to get like as many cards as I can in a single room. Man, we were really just moving along. My tier rate's going to be super good this game. I do want to get Star Bethlehem or something like that. Hallowed Ground is also a really, really good item for me to get. There's a lot of really good stuff that I can acquire. Also, me losing Lost Soul doesn't matter. We get Lost Soul back for free by doing Chase Sequence, and so that's why I did grab the knife piece. Is it here? Nice. That's huge. I should blow this guy up because it can drop Steam Sale, and Steam Sale could get me an item that I can reroll, and that's all we really want. I will take Growth Hormones. Nice. Because more damage equals just better gaming. I don't know why I grabbed the bomb. That was weird. I grabbed it on purpose. That was me who grabbed it. There you are. That's rough. Okay. Good. And one thing that's weird about Spin Down Die is Spin Down Die with Glitch Crown makes it so you'll see the item, no matter what, you'll see the item you spin down to. But you have to spin down from 5 items. You have to spin down one of those items to a single item. That goes to another 5 items. I don't know how half of it works, but it's crazy to think about. So I need as much money as I can get. So Bumbo needs to stop taking my money. I will come down here first. This is the more important room to go look in because I need, if I'm going to spend my money, I should spend it down here. And I do want Steam Sale. You can get it for 15 cents sometimes. This works. Okay, Steam Sale is going to be huge for this run because then we can get more stuff out of this. I'm going to take Deep Pockets because I need money. Now, Black Candle is insanely good. Or we'll take Black Candle. That's fine. Makes it so we don't have curses. I didn't really want that, but that's okay. I do want to take the wig. And as you saw, like right there, I paused on Black Candle, but I was too close, and I paused too early on Black Candle, so I still grabbed it. It happens sometimes. So I have to pause on Little Chest. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to stand back a little bit and then do this. There we go. Okay. If I would have gotten Booger Tears, that would have been insanely good, but Mom's Wig is nice because it gives us a lot of spiders just by shooting. This hurts my eyes. And Deep Pockets would have been really good because it just guarantees us a lot of money on this run. Any room where there would not usually be a drop, also I shouldn't pick that up, you get a drop. Or you get 3 coins. 2 or 3 coins. Something. Oh man, that's rough. I gotta take it. Verp. Range up. 1 makes you smaller. Okay, the poop might give me money. X-Lax. All good. Okay. Just want to get out of this floor mostly. I do need to go back to the curse room in a second. I will go do that. Don't you guys worry. I'm going to full clear and then go do the chase sequence. That way I get our guy back. I do want to get blue cap. So that's lucky scab and then blue cap. I come in here. I do really, really want to grab Eye of Belial. Now, Eye of Belial is kind of weird because Eye of Belial gives any tears that hit an enemy homing and they go through it, but it also doubles the damage, so it's really, really strong. If you already have homing, you're guaranteed to pretty much to hit the enemy. Then it gets homing. It still has homing afterwards. Really, really good. I'm okay with taking some devil deals. Eye of Belial, one of the craziest items ever. When our tears go through an enemy, it just gives them double damage, and it's just good. We're guaranteed success. Now, I haven't really been able to get to a point where I can really like maximize rock bottom, but we will get to that point. We will get to some. We should be able to get some items that allow us to like kind of pop off. Now, sometimes you don't get good items with rock bottom. I've mentioned this before. Rock bottom is just one of those items that's completely dependent on the items you get on a run. Rock bottom can literally be the worst item in a run. It can not the worst, but it can be just like not useful. It just depends. Also, I might as well just do this real quick just to get my extra damage. And then I'm going to take Yera because Yera is actually really solid. What makes you smaller? I'll take it. You might be like, just use Infested. I don't care. I don't care enough. And I'm really tiny. And where are the buttons? I'll go find them. Let's see. Already came in here. There we go. Now we can go do chase sequence. Once again, the only reason we're doing chase sequence is because it gets Lost Soul back to us. Now, I don't really care about the knife. The knife is an extra item for us. It's fun to have, so we might as well go for it. But so far this run, this is a crazy run. Eye of Belial with Sacred Heart is a pretty insane combo because it means our tears do, 4.6 times damage. So each of our tears does like 50 damage and has homing and just goes through enemies. And it's since we have Compound Fracture, each bone fragment does like a quarter of that damage or something dumb like that, but like sucks into the enemy since we have homing. It's an absolutely crazy combo that we have here, and it's going to guarantee our success on the future of this run. So that this run can really only get better. Hey. Excusez-moi. Thank you. Yeah, work was just kind of boring today. I'm going to be honest. I tried to draw pictures, but I was kind of bored to the point where I just couldn't draw a picture anymore. Once I started talking to the new guy. The new guy to me was there before I was. That was fun. He's a cool guy. Other than that, students I had today, none of them are like my favorite students ever. They're fine. One of them just gets his work done. Like, he just like breezes through everything, which is nice because I don't really have to do much with him, which I don't mind, but it's literally like he has an hour and a half session, so I kind of just sit there and just check his stuff off as he goes. And that's about all. Okay. Other than that, I was kind of just my coworker who I was talking about, who's like better at math than I am, like way better than math. He's actually like he was a math major and graduated. He is out this week, so I was picking up like his students, which is interesting because they're like higher level, which is more fun. But I don't know them super well. Ooh. What do I want here? I don't want odd mushroom. I don't think I want the fracture thing. I already have lots of tear rate, or I do want fracture. Brittle bones, that's what I'm talking about. Where am I? Okay, brittle bones is really good. Makes it so we lose all our red hearts, but we gain bone hearts. Now, what I want to do is get as much red heart health as I possibly can right here, and then go to the sacrifice room. So for every one of these hearts I lose, I get plus 0.4 fire rate, which means that I actually gain tier rate above the tier cap, which is super, super sick. Okay, what are you? And that's insane. Thank you. Where's that half heart of health? There you are. Okay, I'm gonna go sacrifice a little bit because I can. There's no reason not to right this second. I only need like 1 bone heart at a time. And you might be like, your tier rate's not really going up that much. It will go up in time. Also, as you see, Bumbo did get reset. The same reason why Lost Soul came back is the reason why Bumbo reset. For some reason, all familiars get reset whenever you... Sorry. Whenever you do the chase sequence. Also, if you were seeing right there, the reason why I was shooting like the opposite direction I was running is because Lost Soul stays behind you based off of where you're shooting. So with these, if you just run across like this, Lost Soul's gonna die. So just be careful. That's why you shoot the opposite direction. So he's like actually in front of you, not behind you. There we go. That's the secret room. Sweet. Okay, I need this money bad. Hey, Bumbo needs to not be as fast. Bumbo was a little too fast there. Okay, let's go down here, check what we can get. Don't really care about any of these. Trinket Smelter's pretty decent, but I don't care about that much. Spider Mod, everybody loves Spider Mod. Has a heyday with it. And I'm actually just going to re-roll this a couple times. We do get an item. I don't care about that. I'm going to try this. That is Pandora's box. That's actually really good. Now, wait, does this Pandora's box drop an item? That's what I really need to know. Okay, it's only soul hearts on this floor. Okay, not as good as I wanted. I can't take it to the next floor. Never mind. I'm actually going to re-roll. Ooh. Wait, when does Birthright come in? Okay, good. Birthright. My head. What's happening? Okay, don't care about the top one. Don't care about Belly Jelly. Don't really care about Mom's Knife. What do I want here? I think I want to spin down die this. Yeah, I'm going to go get spin down die charged up and I'm going to do this. My whole head hurts like looking at just what's happening. And my head just hurts trying to think about what I want to take here. I don't think I want to take anything. I could just use Trinket Smelter there, but I don't think I want to actually waste any of my money. So I'm not going to. That's the plan. Nice. We make the exact same sound as Lost Soul dying pretty much, and it's really confusing. I keep on thinking that he's about to die. Can we get some health in here? In her? Ooh, I want euthanasia. So it's Brother Bobby and then euthanasia. I got Brother Bobby, that's fine. That's kind of unfortunate. Euthanasia would have been really good. I will also take Seraphim. I'm too close to the thing. Since I'm so small, it makes me look like I'm really far away. I'm actually a good distance. So we want Mulligan to be on here, and then we'll get Seraphim. That gets us Conjoined. We have Homing with Conjoined, which is insane. Now I'm going to kill the Angels real quick. Don't want the Black Heart. I do want to lose all my Bone Hearts. That is the goal right here. Okay, nice. You might be like, why are you not picking up those key pieces? I want to spin down die those, if possible. It seems like I'm running out of rooms pretty quickly. I can go figure out an item that I want from the Birthright, but I want to be able to spin down everything. Okay, this is a rough area. So I need to shoot this direction, run here. I need to shoot this direction, run here. Open you. This way. I don't even care about that key that much, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I can't care about that too much. Okay, we want to shoot this direction, shoot this direction, over here. Takes too much brain power. I am going to go back into this room, and I don't need key pieces. They actually don't help me. I do want to go to Mega Satan at some point, but who really cares if I go to Mega Satan? Oh, I didn't mean to be completing rooms. Oh, that's bad. That's actually so bad. Oh, that's rough. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, we're going to reroll these. And for here, we probably just want Spectral Baby. I'm going to go from the bottom, actually. Actually, I just want the key piece. What am I talking about? Do I want the key piece? I don't have a key piece. I do want... Do I want Death Touch from here? Also, one sec. I'm going to be right back. Not like IRL. I'm going to be back to that. I need to somehow take damage real quick. I was going to take damage to those spike blocks in that one room, but there's not the easiest way to take damage. Okay, there we go. So that increases my fire rate, so now I can go pick up all these soul hearts and be a happy camper. Okay, I want you to be here so I can get Death Touch. That gives me a damage up. Now, I'm not going to see the effects of that damage up for a while. That's fine. And I think I just want Spectral Baby here. Or the key piece. I'll take the key piece just in case. It's so hard to know when to pause. Okay, good. Nice. And I'm going to go back down to the shop real quick. Here we go. I'm going to go find something useful to go grab from down here. I don't really care about using spin down die. Chaos does help me a little bit. Does it? I think it does. I'm going to blow this up real quick. Why not? Wait a sec. Ooh, okay. So this is what you should do. Okay. So double rerolls, that's fine. I think I want, actually might want BFF. Does Chaos actually affect me is the question. Oh, I don't know. I'll take Chaos. Why not? There we go. We take Chaos. And I should go back down there and check what those cards are. 1 second. Wheel of Fortune, don't care about you. Take you. Take the battery. Come up here. Do I want to buy anything from here? I just don't feel like I need to buy anything from there. I think I'm fine. Okay, we're going to come up here, go all the way around, and be happy campers. Now, I do want to blow these up just in case they have any items in them. They don't, so I'll just have our little guy can pick this money up. Now, yeah, he flies. Ooh. We've seen 2 super tender rocks on this run, which is actually crazy. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, super tender rocks have not been giving me small rock recently. I don't know if they changed that or what, but it actually annoys me quite a lot. I couldn't even see my character. That's unfortunate. We might have another spin down die. You might be like, oh, look, you wasted it. No, I'll use spin down die somewhere else. It'll be fine. Tears up? That's actually good. My tear rate actually increased. And Rock Bottom is helping us a lot right now, honestly. It's allowing us to have just a little bit more tear rate. Not anything too crazy, but it's up there. Actually, I don't think our tear rate's affected at all by Rock Bottom right this second. Nothing's like pushed it above and beyond. There's no bark in this room. Interesting. Look how crazy this is. Things just die. I like it. Okay, interesting. Okay, what do I want here? I feel like I take Guppy's head and spin down diet. It goes Mom's bracelet. Wait. It goes Voodoo hat. You know what? 1 second. I'm gonna back up a little bit and then pause on Voodoo hat. Okay, Guppy's head. That gets me 1 closer to Guppy. I do this. I spin down die. I think I want to spin down die again. So I can spin down die again because I do have a charge penny up here, or a charge key up here. Sweet. I know this is a long run. I get it. Some people get annoyed at long runs. This is just what happens sometimes. Sometimes you get a good run and you want to have fun. Okay. I know that might have mattered what order I did that in, but I'm actually going to pick up Lost Soul. Double Lost Soul sounds sick. Now, could I pick up something from here that gave me a damage up or something? Sure. But the thing is, since I have rock bottom, it doesn't really matter what items I pick up, I feel like. I don't know. I think Lost Soul is more fun. So we want Bob's Curse, and then we'll go Lost Soul. And look at that. Now we have another Lost Soul. No, we don't. Well, that's too bad. You live and you learn. Sometimes you just don't learn. Let's be honest. I thought you could get a... Oh, wait. That's so stupid. I did not know you couldn't get 2 of them. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. It still doesn't matter. Like, the tier rate increase or the damage increase from any of those items wouldn't have been enough to really, like, super impact my run, which is fine. Also, this is what we do. We point this direction, and we just run. Does it matter that we take damage? No. I will take damage as often as I need to, as long as I don't lose. Ooh. I like this. I love my reflection. My reflection actually gives you a damage up now, which is awesome. It also does not give us spectral tears. It's just fun. If you have homing, it's actually a really fun item to have. It's just a fun item in general, if I'm being honest. You have so much health everywhere. Okay, we should be getting a double deal on this floor. If we don't, I'll be surprised. So I swear I've not like heard the bark of a secret room or the howl of anything. There we go. There we go. I just don't want Lost Soul to die. Also, I should have gotten BFF for Lost Soul. Completely forgot that BFF makes Lost Soul just not die as easily, which is a blessing. Ace of Spades, don't need that. Ooh, please drop quarter, and you didn't drop quarter, of course, because you're useless. There we go. Another dog room. Oh! Zero respect for my items. I hate Lost Soul with a passion. I don't know why I went for the double Lost Soul. I should have just not been greedy. That just made me so sad. Oh my gosh, there's a spike rock still there. I'm so stupid. I want Hive Mind, right? I could get an item in the secret room. Do I care about an item in the secret room? Is there anything in the secret room that can be that crazy? I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to get an item in the secret room. Well, I still got Hive Mind. You know what? Some things you just deserve to get. And I hate that you can pick up... How did I pick the item so fast? I don't know. Things have just been not going super well in this run, even though this is like a cracked run. I know some people just get absolutely like appalled that like I do like these tiny mistakes sometimes. Listen, I don't know what's happening. I'm just playing the game. Okay, the sun card has been used. It's been called upon. And I'm going to go use spin down die carelessly. Let's go get it. Just kidding. I have a charge. I have a charged key, so I'll be fine. Ooh, the sun card is actually pretty decent because it gives me damage. Let's go try to get my damage as high as we can before we actually take that. That we actually get a good damage increase. Okay. Interesting items. It's because I have chaos that our items are so crazy. Now let me look at everything here. I think I need more money first of all, but I think I want to take... Oh my gosh, what is hitting this? I think I want money equals power. Because that does give me a damage increase that does stick around. But do I want that? We could get double wait. Yeah, respawn is Tainted Judas. I think I might want that. You know what? Judas of Shadow sounds even better. I say we take Judas of Shadow. I should forget. I have to kind of stay far away. So it goes this, and then I take Juice of Shadow. Now I have more money left, so I do want to take Pisces because it is a fire rate up. I think it's Belt, and then Pisces is a fire rate up, and so maybe it doesn't actually affect us. Who knows? But I do want to try to die at this point. If I can die now, I will die happy. And this is where Mom's big old stompy feet come down. Okay, Sun card could be interesting. I want to wait till we die to use that. I just want a damage multiplier. That's all I really want. So where was that secret room? Is it here? It was here. Can we get a blood donation machine or something? That is not a blood donation machine, but that is a health upgrade, which will get me a black heart once I come back to life as Dark Judas. So I will just go do the most careless dying act of my life. You might be like, this is dumb. You're taking so much damage. It's fine. We are going to be like near invincible. Now I might be mad that I said that after I like start dying like crazy. We'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot that I had birthright, so I actually get like a the crazy book. Here's the item IDs. I do want to use the Sun card. I'm actually going to use this now. So now I have 52 damage and 9 tier rate. I have a 4.6 times damage multiplier. And I think we can just go to the next floor. I could have done the boss arena room. Does it really matter? Probably not. I forgot we had a boss or a devil item here. I will take Polaroid. And this actually works out super well. What in the world? Okay, that's at... Oh my gosh, that's so insane. That's actually so good. So I can just walk between those? I have flight. I do want to get Twisted Pair. Okay, Twisted Pair, absolutely insane. We will win this run. Easy peasy. I'm just going to blow up all these statues real quick. I don't understand how I just push things around so much. Is that another Sun card? Wait a sec. Sun card did not help me. I'm sad. That's fine. I wasn't going to take the Sun card with me anyways. That worked out really well. Let's go to the next floor. I'm glad that was Krampus because I do not want to lose any more health. But now, we'll try to keep Lost Soul alive on this floor. Now, it should be a lot easier because this floor doesn't have any of the gimmicks of just things can like hit you super stupidly and destroy your life. Oh my gosh. I need to stop shooting too early. Oh, if we can get Magic Mushroom. Oh my gosh. Magic Mush. The Mushinator 3000. You gotta say it's code names every single time you blow up a mushroom or else it doesn't work. And I do try to blow up the shopkeepers because they can give me items, which would give me a secret item pool item, which would be sick, and I would love it. So we always try it out. My tier rate is actually going up a little bit. I think it's because Pascal's candle got taken out. If you get hit, you lose Pascal's candles, like, tier rate up. Do I want to go in here? I don't think I do. I'm going to be honest. Could there be an item? Sure. There could be. I am glad I got Hive Mind. Hive Mind's really good because any spider that we have does like 100 something damage or something dumb like that. It does more than that now. I don't know. It's good. It's great. Okay. I just need to go find the rest of the rooms. We're trying to duplicate all the chests on the last floor. And I don't really even care if I go to go to Delirium. It'd be cool to get Delirium, but at this point it doesn't matter too much. Verp. It would give me Hematemesis. I don't care about Hematemesis. This hurts my eyes a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Okay, good. Everything stopped, finally. And we can get some money. I'm actually going to give that to Bumbo. Because Bumbo can actually drop us items. Very rarely, but he can. Can we get Small Rock, please? So one day I should get it. I believe in myself. I think I should be able to get it. Will it ever happen? Honestly, probably not. I want it to happen. I don't know why it hasn't. All I really care about is the survival of my little buddy. Ooh. That's actually so good. So it goes nail and then dead onion. The reason why it's so good is because it makes it so I have spectral tears now. Spectral tears is pretty huge. I can just shoot and things just die. So I respect that. I like it. I don't even need the super secret room. I'm just going to go fight Mom's Heart, get that over with, and make sure I don't take damage to my little guy because I want him to come to the next floor with me and give me an item. Now, I'm still kind of like appalled that I got a second Lost Soul and didn't do anything for me. What gives? Whose idea was that? The question, what side is that on? Okay, we leave the room, come back in. Open you, open you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I wish you dropped me anything, like anything, honestly. So I always forget that for some dumb reason. Hey, you scare me, brother. Look at this. Okay. That's horrifying. I don't think I want to use that. It's going to kill me. I always forget something. I don't know what I forget. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I always forget that you can like kill Lost Soul to fires. So I don't know how Lost Soul has not died to a fire yet. Quite impressed, actually. I feel like this is the room to the right. It has to be to the room to the right, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Probably should let Bumbo pick those up still. I don't know. I'm not doing that. I just want to get off this floor. I'm going to be honest. It's not really a real reason to do that. Ooh, come on. I can't see anything. I say if Lost Soul dies to like a random one of these ghosts and I just can't see it, I'm gonna be mad. Now Lost Soul most likely will die from like these turret guys or something random like that just like I can't really see too well. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Like that last time the ghost popped up and like pulled a rock towards me from like underneath me and I couldn't tell that was happening. I feel like you can't blame me fully for that. Okay, what do you have in here? Another Eternal Heart. Let's go. I just want to get off this floor. I'm going to be honest. Okay, and all I want is Lost Soul to survive. That's all that really matters to me anymore. Lost Soul is the most important thing to me. I wish I had two. I don't know why you can't have two Lost Souls. It makes me so sad. The next floor, we can't even go to Mega Satan, which is fine. Oh, wow. We finally get to use Yera. We're opening up everything. I don't even know where I am. Okay, are there any items that are like insanely good? I will say Backstabber, probably really useful. Okay, Backstabber's really good. But I think this is the play. I think Trick or Treat's good, but I don't care about it. Seraphin's pretty good, but I don't care about it. Like, Spilled Milk can get me a fire rate up, but I don't care about it. Nothing else is that insanely good. Okay, where am I? So what we're going to do is we're going to use Moving Box to take all of this in here. And we somehow got a damage up from that, which is kind of sick. Don't know exactly what happened. But we're going to go find a secret room, and we're going to spin down everything. Why? So I can get some good stuff. I'm a little scared because I don't want an R key, but we're going to get R key. It's inevitable. It's an abominable. But watch this. Oh, well, I can't do that yet. I'll let you watch this in a second. Nice. We're gonna come in here. Come in here. Drop this. Okay, so I say if spin down die is like randomized and I miss it somehow, I'm gonna be mad. Spin down die all of this. Money equals power is definitely something I want, I believe. So it's Boil Baby, and then money equals power. So we take that. That is Magic Mush right there. I did not notice that at first. Oh, I almost missed it somehow. Okay, one sec. I gotta get to this side. Okay, Magic Mush gives me 100 damage. Sick. I am gonna take Inner Eye, I believe. Yeah, Inner Eye is gonna be really good. Okay, there we go. We got Inner Eye. I think I want to take Present real quick, so I can get a random item. It's Vengeful Spirit, then the Present. Present, pop it. Dark Prince's Crown could be good if I just get a health upgrade, and there is a health upgrade. Do I want Dark Princess Crown? I don't know if I even care. Spun could be good. So Tammy's head, then Spun. I think I'm just gonna take the dog food. Dog food. Then we can take Dark Princess Crown. So it's IBS and then Dark Princess Crown, which is activated. No, it's not activated. Oh, I can't have Red Heart Health. I'm dumb. You know what? I'm just gonna take a random item. And ooh, Red Stew. Wait a sec. I completely forgot about Red Stew. I'm glad I didn't accidentally take a different item. So it's you and then Red Stew, which gives me a temporary damage up, which is 57 damage. Okay, nice. Good. Lots of damage. Now in the end, am I probably just gonna like not be able to do anything with this crazy setup I have because I can't go to Delirium? Maybe. But hopefully we get Delirium. That'd be cool. I'd be happy about that. But we have a 6.9 times damage multiplier, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. And we do have one more reroll that we can do. A singular reroll. Oh, ooh, a big chest. Not a singular. We can do another reroll in the secret room, but it's a single item that we can reroll is what I was trying to say. That is D6. That could also roll some stuff, so it's the same concept. The same amount of charges. I'm gonna take Inner Eye. Inner Eye. I think I just want to go to D6 real quick. So Sharded Glass and then D6, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we take D6. We come up here. Come up here. We're going to reroll this item. Ooh, and Bloody Gust is really just decently good. Okay, Bloody Gust means every time I take damage, I get a fire rate increase, which can get big quick. I'm taking you. Nice. I do have a reroll, so I'm going to go reroll D6 real quick. And let's see what happens. Let's see what item I get. Another split shot. Kind of sick. This could start crashing my game if I'm not careful, so I do need to actually be careful. My luck's not going up for some reason. A little confused. I don't think I got a luck down ever, did I? I don't know. We'll open this up. I do want to take some damage. Take some damage real quick. Maybe. Can I get a mushroom? Maybe. Come at me. Nice. Every time I take damage, I think I'm just going to kill things. I might as well come in here. See what I can do. Nothing too crazy. Nothing else is left for me to do at this point, I guess. I could try to reroll an item to get Dad's key, but the chance of that happening are so low and so slim. That should most likely won't happen. And look how Jelly Belly works so well. Strength would be cool. It doesn't really do much for me. Speed down doesn't matter. Strength, it doesn't actually give me permanent like stat increases, which I would like. I still feel like none of my damage is really coming from Rock Bottom. I feel like Rock Bottom has actually just flopped. People might be like, no, this was a good Rock Bottom run. I don't know if it is. I'm very confused. Okay, I can't get into Mega Satan. Can I please get an item? I can... Ooh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Well, that's not what I wanted. Lacrophagy. Lacrophagy. Brother Bobby. Interesting. Well, that's about all I can do. There is a super secret room that I still haven't been in. This has been a pretty crazy run. A lot of really good stuff. For win number 299 in a row, not too shabby. Also, it could be on either of these walls. Of course, it's not on the wall I used. Let's see what's in here. That's beautiful. Okay, so that battery is actually going to transfer around this floor into different rooms, or it might be on the next floor. Can't remember how it works. Anyways, that's another reroll that I get. Nothing good. I am just looking for Dad's key. That's all I really care about. I'm trying to remember. I think that battery teleports somewhere on the floor. I'll look around. If I don't find it, then that's the end of the run. If I do find it, then that's one more reroll I get. It might be on the next floor. I think you take the gold battery and it goes to the next floor. And since there's no more floors, I don't think we can actually find it again. There we go. And look, every time I take damage, I should get a fire rate increase. Since I don't have Pascal's candle fully lit, it's not going to work. Okay, none of those are good. This is just a game of searching for the golden trinket, snitch, battery. Okay. Also, I feel like I started telling a couple stories and just never finished them. They'll never be finished. Those are my favorite things. Some stories just don't need an ending. Just like this one. Okay. There we go. You like what you see. Now, the battery does take health away. It's a pretty rare item. I'm glad I found it. Oh, Eve's Mascara is so fun, but I can't take it. I mean, I could take it. I gotta get Dad's key. There's no point for like a damage increase unless I get Dad's key. Give it to me, game. Please. I want it. I need it. Where's this battery going? It's traveling fast across the cosmos. I don't know if I like it. Okay, it's not in this room. Not in this room. No. 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 Is there a method to the madness of how it moves? I'm gonna guess no. At the same time, I feel like there is. I thought that was a golden trinket or a golden pill. Okay, I was about to say, did I miss it? Because I swear I haven't seen it yet. There we go. Am I getting Bloody Gust from this? I feel like I'm not. I feel like this is not triggering it. Who knows, though? Not me. Okay. Nice. Nope, doesn't help me. I will die on this. I will not. I'll not actually die on this, but I will get close. I will get close to death. That's what I will do. Okay, not in here. I'm trying to be thorough so I don't like walk across the entire floor and then I have to go all the way back to like one room away and find it. But now I'm like spending even more time. I know some of you guys are like, just end it. No. This is how we must do everything. We have to min-max. If I can get Dad's key, that's sick. Imagine. Imagine I do all this, I get Dad's key, I go to Mega Satan, and then I get nothing. Also, is the battery just gone? It's never gone. I don't think it actually ever disappears. I think I actually get health until we run out. Or like health and batteries until we don't have enough health to take another battery. Okay, that was close. By close, I mean, I don't know. Not close. Where did this pesky thing go? Now, all I have to really do for this big room is walk in, walk out, and see if it appears on the map. Where did this thing go? Does it have a finite amount of uses is the real question. I don't think it does. It seems like it keeps on going back to that same room now. Ooh. Okay. We have no information on it. I know we do have information on it, but not with like external item description mod. Okay. Show me something. Wow. Now, I need to actually grab Dad's key. That's the most important part. There we go. Dad's key time. Woo. Now I'm surprised. I'm honestly a little surprised that we actually got Dad's key. Eventually we should get it, but like we really got it right there. That's crazy. Look, strength makes it so we just do so much damage. Everything just dies. Oh, there's an item on the ground. Will I ever be able to take it? Maybe not. Go into super mega Satan mode. Go, 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 go. I'll stop shooting for a second. No, I won't. Whoa, that was quick. Can we get delirium? No. See, all of that just to not get delirium. But anyways, that right there was a crazy, crazy run. Right, I think that was a pretty good example of why rock bottom sometimes isn't super, super useful, because we didn't really get too much of an increase from it. We might have gotten a tier rate increase a little bit from it, but like nothing crazy. we never really had enough items to like really make it super useful. Could I have probably found a way to do something really good and found like a bunch of cards and stuff? Probably, but I think right there, that was a really good run. I mean, 160 damage or whatever we had, absolutely insane. But that right there is going to be win number 299 in a row. Come tomorrow for win number 300 in a row. But as always, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out. Bye. Why does my hair look crazy? What the heck? Bye, guys.